go over the charts and get into some news. First, we're going to go over the charts. We've had an absolutely great week. Analysts didn't think we'd hit 36 this week, but Bitcoin showed up big time, put his big nuts on the table, and hit 38. We haven't seen this level for around 18 months, not seeing it since May of 22, all the way back here. As you can see, we've wicked out just below the support set here. So we popped up above, came back down. Now we're kind of consolidating in the range set back from May 21 to July of 21. So we have some choppiness here. We're looking forward to continue this bullish trend upwards due to the environment we're in right now, which we'll get more into later. We need to be aware though that a correction in the way of a dip could come if this candle closes with a wick and the flow of news slows, or we get disappointing news. This would calm down some of the FOMO because it won't be as new and shiny, kind of taking the wind out of the sails. Not saying that we won't be in a bullish trend anymore, but we might just not be on such a straight shot trajectory if the flame cools a little bit here. Moving on to the news. The SEC has entered a 17-day period where it could approve all 12 ETFs. Whether they will actually do this or not is completely unknown, but I believe it has people very excited. Speaking of exciting news, BlackRock has filed to do a spot Ethereum ETF. Now on the surface it sounds very good, but I think the investors are aware that the SEC's treatment of every crypto is very different, especially after they've made comments that all proof of stake cryptos are securities. Whether this has been fought in court or not has not been done, and things could change, especially with BlackRock being in the picture. But I think even if we do get a spot Ethereum ETF, we have to be very cautious, because a 51% attack in the way of somebody owning 50% of the Ethereum supply sounds ridiculous when you have normal players, but when you put BlackRock in the picture, it can really kind of put it in the minds that, like, okay, these guys own almost all the other assets. There's no way that owning a lot of Ethereum is completely out of their grasp as the world's largest asset manager. So we have to be careful, because we don't want to lose the centralization in the project and have it all owned by one person, that person voting through whatever they want to vote through. That's already a problem we have. We really don't want that again. I think that's also why hopefully some proof of work layer ones will get some love, like Kadena and Caspa. They're both doing really well, but hopefully this shines a light, because I think investors are aware of this, because the Ethereum action just isn't as strong as the Bitcoin action on this. So I think there is some hesitation. Seeing that Bitcoin's price has received a multitude of forecasts in the recent days, with some analysts using a Glassnode metric called terminal price to predict a price of $110,000. Now this is obviously a long-term price, and I'm not exactly sure what the maths behind this price or this metric is, this tool that they're using. I couldn't really find anything explaining it, but I figured if you guys knew a little bit more, maybe you could figure it out. And it looks like it's been pretty spot on a couple times with the peaks. Missing one right here, missing a fake out right here that people probably thought was gonna go up. But yeah, it looks pretty good. So I just want to bring that to your guys' attention. Maybe you guys get some value out of that. Now, in worse news, Hodlnaut is to enter liquidation after their former interim judicial managers, who turned liquidators, announced this on a letter that was posted on the website of EY. Now, if you guys don't know, Hodlnaut is a digital asset lender that collapsed during the crypto winter. They're based in Singapore, and I think in August of 2022, it says here that they closed their operations. Hodlnaut's creditors include 17,000 users, so obviously we're hoping that everybody is made whole and can get back their assets. In a little bit even worse news, Poloniex, I don't know how you want to say that, suffers a $1 million exploit and offers a 5% reward. So apparently, what they think this was, and let me try. This incident was a private key compromise. So somehow the private key got compromised, and somebody moved $100 million of crypto out of the account. They have people trying to get it back right now, but who knows how that's gonna go. Apparently the exchange officially hasn't said anything about it yet, but sorry, not introducing it. They're investigating it. Someone who bought the company out in 2019 is offering a 5% bounty to white hat hackers, um, and they're giving the attacker 7 days to return the funds before they start working with law enforcement. So hopefully, again, everybody's made whole and stuff. That's why, guys, like always, you have to um, protect your digital